As we know, the fake independence is an attempt by the left, the very well cashed up left, to hack the political system. Not because they want to get their candidates elected, but because they want to deny one half of the country any chance of ever forming government again. They want rich people in rich suburbs to be able to dictate what you in the rest of the country will just have to put up with. Yet its leader, Simon Holmes A Court, the person behind the money, behind Climate 200, says this about they're all independent, not linked at all.
These candidates are not working in cahoots. These candidates speak for themselves. They are truly independent and have, we have no influence in what they will do in the next, immediately following election.
Do you really believe that? Josh Frydenberg doesn't.
But we're up against these fake independents. More often than not, they're former Labor Party members. They're running on a Labor Party platform and they're running against Liberals.
Jason Falinski is in the eye of one of these challenges in the Northern Beaches of Sydney, and he joins us right now, the member for Mackellar. Jason, nice to talk to you. So can I just talk about tactics here? Now, previously, when it was GetUp, they used to write profanities and put stickers all over the suburbs. How does the fake independence, how do they show their wares in the electorate? How are they doing things at the sort of sub-media level?
Oh, exactly the same way, Paul. I mean, they're all using a company called Populares, which I think I'm pronouncing correctly, which is run by former operatives of GetUp. When it was put to them, when it was put to these fake independents, why are you using an operation that's basically paid for, developed by and run by GetUp? They all said, oh, well, it was a natural fit. Of course we were going to use these people. I just think they should come clean. It's a bit like Zali Steggall's campaign in 2019. We're all in favour of the climate, integrity and honesty, but I'm very happy to take a $100,000 donation from Eddie Obeid's ex-coal mine. And then I'm going to try and hide it. And then, I'm going to point fingers and blame everyone, including this poor bloke called Damien Hodgkinson, who apparently was running her financial returns and is now the sole shareholder of Climate 200 and one of its two directors. And when Simon Holmes A Court was asked, do you think this guy should still be holding that position given that your own candidate for Mackellar, for Warringah, is claiming that, he basically tried to hide a $100,000 donation, Simon Holmes A Court said, I have no problem with him whatsoever.
So, yeah, look, in this election, there's a lot of I'm not them. So I want to ask the question about you and about your local area. Now, again, it's a national show, but the opportunity to give people a chance to say what you want to achieve in the next 3 years for your part of Australia, particularly the Northern Beaches. If they vote for you, what can you get for them?
Mate, look, it's a really good question, and I think there are 4 major national issues and 2 local issues that I really want to focus on. And the 4 major issues are, no surprise to anyone, cost of living. I think the people of the Northern Beaches deserve a fair go. Working families, people who go to work for a living really deserve a fair go. And we've been doing what we can to help them with cost pressures. And you're seeing it already, Paul. I mean, the cuts to the fuel excise, you're seeing it at Bowser, it's now around about $1.75 a litre. That's had immediate and profound effect on the budgets of ordinary Australians. The second thing is home ownership. You and I have talked about this ad nauseum. I won't bore you again, but we have home ownership rates amongst people under 40 in Australia that probably, when the census is updated later this year, are the lowest they've ever been in the history of Australia. We need to reverse that, and we need to start reversing it tomorrow. And the third thing is our national defence and security, especially for people, for all Australians, because if we can't protect ourselves, then we can't protect our friends. And of course, net zero by 2050. I know it's not a favourite of a lot of your viewers, but there are profound national security and economic benefits to Australia continuing on the journey to net zero. Locally, there are very few things that frustrate my area more than traffic and traffic congestion. They want better roads, better infrastructure. They want to spend more time with their friends and family than they do in cars. And they want us to protect our local environment. So, we have a situation with these fake independents on the northern beaches, where there's this 500 proposed 500 house development in national park, well, not national park, but natural park. They'll be cutting down a lot of trees, and they're silent on it. I mean, we're the only ones coming out saying we're opposed to it and we'll do everything we can to stop it.
Good stuff. Thank you very much, Jason. Do appreciate it. Give people a chance to say what their fight is about the next little while rather than just talking about the fake independents all the time, but you need to know how dirty they are playing.